Hi, I just did this and it came out pretty well, except I didn't push the right record button. Fabulous. So this is my take two. First of all, mea culpa. I hang my head in shame. Video for day 5 is 44 minutes long. Okay, that sounds horrific. But here's a couple things to keep in mind. These first 2 weeks of material are critical. This is where we lay all the foundation for the rest of the quarter. So it is 44 minutes. It's not just going through the notes, it's adding in and reminding you repeatedly what the null distribution is, what we're looking at the hypothesis, doing the hypothesis testing. So there's a lot of good stuff in there, and it will be, hopefully, it better be, the longest video I make this quarter. So just a heads up there. Feel free to pause it when you lose the will to live, at like the, take a break, walk away, hit pause, even do it over a day or two. It is posted now, along with the quiz for day 5, which is not like 5 times longer or anything like that. But that's posted, as is the homeworks for the week, which obviously you won't be able to do. There will be videos, I think, each day. This week, we are going to we're going to continue with the logic of statistical inference, and we're going to be looking at some sampling. And like I said, the first 2 weeks are pretty much, I'd say, the toughest in statistics. They really are, because there's so much. It's not like when you take a math class where it's a lot of it's review and then you move in here, it's like a whole new set of vocabulary. But once you're used to the vocabulary, it does get quite a bit easier. So bear with me. A lot of you have came into office hours. It was great. It was so great to see your faces. By the way, I absolutely loved getting to know you a bit on the quiz 0. Of course, that is worth points. It's a regular quiz. It was fun. I really enjoyed reading them and responding to them. And there were some great questions. And thank you for spending time on that. I do appreciate it. Gets me feeling a little bit closer to you, even though we're not face to face. Let's see, what else? Yeah, I'm umming. Okay, so I'm looking down. I told you this day 5 is long. Yeah, that's bad. I did put up the overall, the week 2, the week 2 overview, so you can print that now. Someone made a really interesting suggestion, and I thought I would just share it with you. It's each week to share just a little something about myself, so that you get to know me better as a professor and as a person. So I thought that would be an interesting thing to do. So let's see, I came up with a list so that I don't repeat myself. Today I'm gonna do, I met my husband within 30 minutes of my parents leaving me at the dorm. I had to stand for 3 hours in the ID line. Yes, this is long before you could just take your own picture and then post it and get an ID card. We actually had to go online and get an ID card. There's actually a picture of me with him as we're signing for our ID cards when we didn't even know each other's name. Anyways, we ran into each other in a bunch of placement tests, and then paying our bills. And then he looked me up in the freshman book, and luckily I was there, and my last name was White. I feel kind of bad. He had to go through like 1,000+ freshmen. Anyways, he called me, asked me to breakfast. He brought a French card game he'd got in France that summer in case we didn't get along. What can I say? Within 2 weeks, we knew that was it. And we've been together since August of 1991. So just a little sidebar. I hope the first 2 weeks of any class, by the way, are going to be the toughest. All right. So getting to know the professor's style, learning how to submit things, be patient, work ahead if you can, so you don't have to wait till the last minute, ask questions. Remember, if you're living in the dorms, the RAs are upperclassmen. They have a lot of good information, and they went through this in the spring, so they know a lot about how to do things. So if you have questions, ask them. That's part of what they're there for. Have a great day, and I will see you hopefully sometime this week, coming week during office hours. Have a great weekend if you're watching this early. If you're starting at the beginning of the week on Monday, welcome to week 2. Oh, look, I even found the end button.